So at FTN, we were a smaller company.
We were known for certain skill sets, pretty widely known, I think, within the state.
Our opportunities were limited to help clients. We would do the portions we could do of a project, and then they would be like, can you help with these other ideas?
They knew they needed to make an investment to get to their next level, or they needed to go through an acquisition to give their people the opportunities that they've been asking for and they deserved.
I had a real personal connection with FTN through my career.
Brad Hammond is connected with Roger Dodds that was at FTN, and Brad reached out and said, hey, I've just had this conversation with Roger Dodds and they might be interested in acquisition.
When we think about acquisitions, it doesn't originate at the executive level. It comes from the people that are out working with the clients. So when these ideas come in, we think about, is this strategic? Does this make sense from a long-term standpoint?
To be honest, I really did not know much about Olsson when they first came to talk about an acquisition.
When Brad introduced us, a few of us went down and met with Roger Dodds and with Paul Crawford and had dinner. From that night, it clicked. We thought, hey, these are really good people and seems like the kind of company we want to look into.
Initial meeting and some of the initial discussions we had with Olsson really showed that it was probably a really good fit with Olsson and our culture.
Culture is so important when we talk about mergers and acquisitions, because that's one thing that can really kill the deal or even the integration afterwards.
You know right away, in probably the first 30 minutes of the conversation, whether this is going to be a fit.
It was really apparent with Paul and Mark very, very early that we had a really, really good culture fit. They really do have that same employee first mentality that Olsson does.
One of the reasons why FTN acquisition went so well is we were very intentional. So early on in the process, we said, hey, we need to be really thoughtful in this approach. We can't just hope that the good things happen.
Olsson put together a transition team and a team to kind of vet and do the due diligence. Once we got that team together and were working in depth in that team, I knew we were doing the right thing in the right place with the right people.
They planned for it really well, Olsson did. And you could tell that they knew what they were doing and what questions to ask us, provide us information.
We communicated really early a schedule of events. We talked about the process. We really wanted FTN to understand the entire process of the acquisition.
The significant investment that Olsson leadership did in the beginning, meeting people, traveling to the offices, it's like you feel instantly at home.
I know being acquired by another company is nerve-wracking and stressful.
I was part of an acquisition back in 2018 with MWI, and I kind of understood some of those emotions.
We had weekly meetings, then monthly meetings, and it was really, really great to work with the team. They were all very helpful. They were very kind in not overwhelming us at the very beginning when the transitions actually occurred.
That first year, kind of a whirlwind. First month or two, still trying to figure things out, a lot of moving pieces.
Olsson had a lot of administrative assistance that our smaller firm of 75 people did not have, such as a marketing group, a recruiting group.
There's a lot more people behind me backing me up.
The future here is, I think, bright. I think we've got a lot of room to grow, expand.
The fact that Olsson has so many different services, things that we did not be able to provide at FTN, has helped us convince a lot of our clients that were FTN clients that we now can do other things that they had to use other consultants for.
It was very exciting to see them be able to bring new services and things to our clients.
A lot of our younger staff has really seen wider opportunities.
I think they're able to take advantage of our cross-selling abilities to really work on projects they've never worked on before.
There are a number of employees that worked for FTN that were doing certain type of projects before that are doing a totally different thing now. They're happy, they're having fun.
Olsson is a place where independence, autonomy, we talk about entrepreneurial spirit. If you want to do great things, we want you to do great things. And I think that's the biggest thing that came from the FTN acquisition. And what I would tell to other acquisition partners is, hey, if you come to Olsson, we can open doors for you, we can bring a lot more resources, but we can also just give you that ability and autonomy to go build something cool and leverage our skills and leverage your skills to go do that.